Hey y'all, it's Bitsy here. I just want to throw a different type of video at you guys and really kind of walk through the journey that I've had starting Twitch and doing Twitch for the past 2.5 years that I've been doing this. And I just want to kind of express different thoughts, different little maybe stats even to encourage you guys and let you know that everything does take time. Starting a Twitch stream and sticking with it requires a lot of hard work, time, energy, mental power, capacity, and I just wanted to kind of tell you guys where I've been, where I've come, and you know, the journey isn't stopping anytime soon, so we're just getting started really. And I wanted to maybe encourage you guys that have started Twitch, that are that are thinking about it, that are maybe have started and not seeing some results. I want to tell you a few things that will hopefully encourage you. I kind of want the overarching theme of this video to be the art of taking time. There has been so many times where I have wanted something to happen quickly, and I just had to be patient for the result by staying consistent and staying dedicated and putting in the time and the effort. It does take time to start on Twitch. It takes time to get affiliated, it takes time to get partnered, it takes time to put out content, to stream every day, to come up with a consistent schedule, to put in all the behind the scenes work, to put in time for the social media, everything that literally is all inclusive as a Twitch channel. It takes time, energy, and mental capacity. Be patient with yourself. Even if you do one thing a day that gets you closer to the objective that you want to, you are still working towards that goal. And I've been there. I still am there. That's why I kind of dropped down to the 3 to 4 days a week streaming, because I knew that I wanted the first 2 days of the week dedicated to YouTube content and social media, networking, and that sort of thing. So that has allowed me to at least do one thing a day for those 2 days. You know, I say at least one thing because sometimes it's more, but at least one thing a day to accomplish and push me towards that goal that I wanted to go to and see the results in. Before I wasn't seeing the results in, I knew I needed to compensate in something and kind of give in one area. So I decided to drop down in day streaming and change my schedule around, and that's been really working for me. So that being said, everything takes time, but even if it's little increments that you need to do on a daily basis to get towards that goal, start doing it, start implementing it, start doing something that will actually make a difference and give you the result that you are seeking for, because you have the power to do that. You could do one thing a day that will be a drastic difference in the future, but it won't seem like it's huge right here, right now. But a lot of small little tasks and objectives will lead you to a greater goal. So I wanted to encourage you guys in that. That was the first thing. And the second thing, it takes time to acquire a setup. And I'm going to talk about this for a little bit because it's probably one of the biggest things that people notice when they come into my stream. Wow, you have such a great setup. Wow, look at your monitors and your desk and your PC and everything's glowing and everything's RGB and you have the best Razer products and this, that, the other thing. And one of the first things that I tell people is thank you very much, but it has taken time. Because I think a lot of times you come across a streamer and you see them do their thing, play beautiful games, and you know, export it in 900p, 1080p, you know, all this stuff, and it looks great and there's the quality there and everything, but they don't know that it's taken you over 2.5 years to get there. For me, when I first started streaming, I was using an Xbox One S and a headset and a controller, and I was streaming through my Xbox. So I was literally using the Twitch app that is available on the console and starting up game, popping up Twitch, and then setting up stream through the Twitch app on the console. I didn't have a computer capture card, nothing. I literally just, because that's all I knew. That's literally all I knew. And slowly I started progressing and started doing more and more research, which, you know, produced in more and more research, led me to want a PC and capture card and proper microphones and all that stuff. That is probably one of the biggest things that I get asked about or talked about in my daily streams when I go live. There's new people coming through. I love your setup and, you know, this, that, the other thing. And I'm really grateful. It makes me happy that people are recognizing that. But I also want to let people know that, hey, this takes time. It has taken me a long time to get to the place where I'm at. I wanted to actually show you guys something that might shed a little bit more light on where I've come up until this point. About a year ago, we did a Twitch party for me celebrating, I believe it was like somewhere around 500 followers. It was a big goal for me, and I honestly didn't even think I would be achieving it at all, really. I think I had some doubts in my mind. So anyway, when I reached the 500 follower mark, I decided that I wanted to hold a Twitch party with a few close friends and just kind of celebrate this journey that I'm on. So my wonderful wife decided to make a little chart for me to numbers and calculated percentages of growth, and then she also added pictures on the poster board. And this was probably one of the most beautiful things that she could have done for me, because now I have this for years and years to come, and it reminds me of where I actually came from. I just wanted to share this with you guys real quick. Here you have a 2018 summary, right? And right here, the first picture that you guys have is in our first apartment, 1-bedroom apartment. And literally I have, I think at that time I was streaming on my PS4. So I got a PS4 camera, and I was sitting in a foldable chair, my controller right there, my headset right there, my cup of coffee, and our TV was mounted above the fireplace somewhere up here. But if I zoom in, that is my first ever setup for Twitch. That is what it looked like. It was PS4, then Xbox, but I was still doing the same thing with the Xbox. I didn't have a fancy chair. We didn't have money to afford anything like that. So I was literally sitting in that, streaming through the console, and I wanted a decent camera angle, so I literally put it on a tripod right in front of me, and started streaming through that. That was my first ever setup. Then moving down in our second apartment, I was able to get a gaming chair. And you know, still streaming through console. I got a Blue Yeti microphone, which you could see there. So still streaming through the console. Got a was this actually the name brand? Yeah, the DX Racer. So that was my first DX Racer, and then streaming through the TV as well. So that's literally, I didn't have a proper desk. Sorry, I'm trying to take the glare off. I didn't have a proper desk. I literally just had a little coffee table, wires everywhere. Still had my tripod set up with my PS4 camera for my streams, still streaming through the console. Shortly after this, we built my PC, my first PC, and with the same components that you see here, the i7-8700, and started with a 1070 graphics card and everything. And then we moved into this apartment now, about a year and a half ago, or not quite, almost a year and a half ago. And I had two different desks from both of our apartments. We had two different desks set up, and one was Emily's, one was mine, and everything. So I didn't even have like one proper desk. I had invested in two monitors. I invested in my Secret Labs chair that you see that I'm sitting in, and my PC is standing right there, and everything. And it was still pretty choppy. It was still pretty rough. But that was, you know, an actual like PC setup and consoles attached to it and everything. So and then on here we have like all sorts of numbers and calculated percentages of growth that she made for me. I show that to you guys because that is the nitty-gritty, behind the scenes, actual me living life, progressing through my Twitch career and my passion for streaming, staying with it. I knew that that's what I wanted to do, that's what I was called to do, and that is what it looked like. That was where I started. That is how I progressed. And we took those pictures and they serve as reminders. It takes time to acquire a setup. Keep that in mind. You don't need the fanciest of the fancy to get started and do what you want to do and what is your passion. And if streaming on Twitch or Mixer or wherever else is a passion of yours, get started. Get started. I mean, most people have consoles nowadays, and like I said, open up that Twitch app, start streaming through it, start somewhere, and start your journey. The third point that I have is it takes time to establish a relationship with your community. So as you establish a streaming schedule that people know every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday that you stream, whatever day of the week, if it's the weekends, it doesn't matter. But when you let your community know that you are going live during these days, during these hours, that they could find you live online on that platform, slowly over time, more and more people and the same people will return to your channel and keep coming back, right? That's the whole kind of point of establishing relationships and community with the people that surround you and watch you. So, but it does take time. It takes time for experiencing life with other people. I've had celebrated birthdays and graduations and job applications and people getting jobs, all being shared with me through the people that are in my community. And that's probably one of the biggest privileges that I've had with establishing relationship with the people that I stream to. As they come into chat and they tell me what's going on in their life and share these moments with me, and it's really a privilege to actually have that connection with people. It's not a one-on-one face, you know, I don't know what people look like a majority of the time, but you still get to establish this relationship with an online community that I was actually surprised with how far it would go. You know, I thought, yeah, I want to, you know, get to know some people. I want to be cordial and nice and everything like that. But to the extent that that has brought me, I wasn't expecting that. And that has really, really been awesome for the past 2.5 years to experience, you know, 1, 2, almost 3 birthdays with people, you know, just all these different things in life that they've come across and that I've come across and I get to share with them. But it takes time. You know, the longer that you stream, the more that you'll experience with your community, and you'll have those moments and you have those special connection that you could obtain through just knowing people. The more that you establish a schedule and get online and they come to watch you, and bam, usually you guys start chatting it up. The fourth point that I want to talk about is teach your mind to be patient. Teach yourself to be patient. A lot of times, I struggle with this a lot of times when I'm looking forward to upgrades or something that I'm really looking forward to doing in the channel, but it just has to take time, you know, just the laws surrounding this world, you know, if I'm waiting for a package to be delivered or whatever the case might be, it all takes time. Let the anticipation grow. I find that as soon as I order an upgrade for the stream, or I have a big announcement to share with the channel, that I want to do it right now and I want to get on social media and blah blah blah, but a lot of times timing is also important. That you just wait for the right time. Allow yourself to let the anticipation grow, and hopefully that'll happen with your community as well. And let their anticipation grow. Maybe make one announcement. A lot of times we can't do anything about just waiting. You know, a lot of life with certain things and certain situations is you literally have to wait things out. That has been a very valuable lesson that I've learned with my streaming career so far, and just kind of, you know, everyday life as I do things for the stream, around the stream, and all that. Hopefully that has enlightened you guys a little bit, encouraged you in some way. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you guys deeply. Thank you so much for being a part of this community. I do stream every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You could find me on stream live on those days. Please come by and say hi. Please drop a follow. I would love for you guys to join the community. Also, link in the description for my Twitch stream. Also, Discord, Twitter, Instagram. You could find me on all those social medias. Thank you guys so much, and have a fantastic day. Peace out.